guys, welcome to lesson 3. Thanks for joining me again. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. I'm just going to give you a quick overview. Since we are going to be in the world of remote learning for a while, I know that things can get a little bit overwhelming. There are a lot of resources out there, and I think that sometimes we just kind of need to take a step back and realize that we don't have to get as crazy, and that a lot of what we need is actually just in the world of Google. So since we all are familiar with Google, let's just kind of take a look at what it has to offer. And what I want from you is once I look at the first things, I want you then to comment and let me know what you prefer me to go deeper in, and that will be my next lesson. So Google kind of breaks things down. They have a lot of different apps and technology within their platforms, and they break it down into kind of two things. So they have instructional tools and they have communication tools. In this lesson, I'm just going to quick give you a review over the instructional tools. And my next lesson, I'm going to go over the communication tools. All right, so today we're just going to do instructional tools. When you get into Google, there are a lot of different apps, but the ones that I think are the most useful are these right here. So first of all, you just have the Docs, right? Google Docs. You think, okay, that seems pretty easy, but it actually is a very useful tool. So whenever you go into Google, you have your dots right here. This is kind of your home base. You click on it and all your apps are there, and then Google Docs is in there. This is kind of your Microsoft Word or your word processor. So in there, you are able to create any sort of document. So you can send a doc to your students. You can create it live right in front of them. You can share it with them where they can type right there with you, and you guys can edit it together. You can share it where they're able to just view it and not edit it. You can give them commenting rights. Also, when they create it, they can share it with you and you can give them feedback. You can put deadlines on it so then that locks them out. There are all sorts of different things you can do with Google Docs. On top of that, we also have slides. Now, slides are kind of the Google form of PowerPoints. Slides are really great because the same thing, you can create a presentation and then you'll be able to present in front of your students to teach a lesson, just like we're kind of doing right now. In addition, it works the same way as the Google Docs. So there's a bunch of different formats that you're able to do when you create your presentation, but you also can share those with your students where they can edit, they can comment, all that kind of stuff. But then students can also do projects, and we can still keep our social distancing. So students can work on the same project but from their own homes, and they can work live with one another and still work as a group. So it's a great technique. Our next one is Google Forms. I love Google Forms. You can poll your students, you can do check-ins, exit tickets, do nows, all of that great stuff. You also can do quizzes, and the cool thing about Google Forms is Google does all the work for you. You can assign points to it, and it will tally it all up, and then it'll spit out the data for you. It does pie charts, it does bar graphs. It also then creates it into a spreadsheet for you, and it'll give you all the grades. It puts the students' names in there for you, and then all you have to do is transfer the data into your gradebook. It is extremely helpful. So I just absolutely love Google Forms. Websites. The sites is another really great tool. This one right here allows you to create a website for your class. You can add a calendar to it. You can put all of your documents right on there. You can put your assignments on there. You can upload videos, photos, all of that kind of stuff. So students can just go to the website. They'll know exactly what is due. They can download the documents that they need in order to do for their homework. They can print from there. Whatever they need can be right at that website if you want. And it's a very user-friendly website. So if that's something that you're interested in, make a comment below and I can show you how to create your own website. And then finally, there's Google Classroom, which is really, really great for educators. You can invite your entire class, and this will then make blasts out to your class whenever you assign an assignment. They can do class discussions. They can ask questions of each other. They'll grade assignments right in there. You can present in there. There's all sorts of great things. You can have your class calendar in there. So it kind of houses everything right in there. So it just creates this virtual classroom that is very well organized. So that is some really great tools for instruction that I recommend using for Google. So whichever of those that stand out that you want me to dive deeper in, just let me know. And then I can go into some of the nitty gritty and really show how to make them most useful to you and things that kind of go along with them. Like for example, like the tool called Doctopus. That's a great tool. If you ever use one of these applications, it will share your document with your entire class with one click of the button. So these are things that I can show you, some tricks of the trade. Just let me know which one stands out to you, and I will make sure that's my next lesson. So comment, like, and subscribe. Looking forward to hear from you. Thanks again. See you later.